What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, AFL Ball 11. Today I'm going to share with you my tips and predictions for round 3 of the AFL 2023 season. Now last week, let me get the sheet from last week. I got 6 out of 9 tips, and I got 1 and 2. I got 2 big calls right, being the ones Sheasel getting his 30 plus possessions again, backing up his performance, and also Carlton vs Geelong 12 goals from key forwards, which Charlie Kerner and Cameron Cameron basically did it by themselves with 11. So big night from them. So yeah, let's get into the round 3 predictions. First game, Bulldogs vs Brisbane. Just about 90% tipping Brisbane, even though it's at Marvel Stadium. And I'm going with Brisbane as well, by 13 points. Bulldogs have just been not good this season. They haven't been good. You can just see it. They're starting to slide. So yeah. Brisbane 13 points, and my big call is Zach Bailey and Charlie Cameron combine for 7+ goals. Yeah, that's alright. Second game, Friday night, Collingwood vs Richmond, which should be a very good game. Probably one of the best games of the round. The best game if the showdowns and derbies weren't on this week. But just about 90% as well, tipping Collingwood. And I'm going with Collingwood as well. They're the informed team, but I'm only going Collingwood by 5 points. I don't think they can be that far off. So yeah. And my big call is for the Dacos brothers to kick 5+ goals combined. Yeah, I think they had 4 goals last week, and I think they'll back it up. Yeah. The first game on the Saturday, Hawthorn versus North Melbourne. And most people, just over 85%, saying North Melbourne will win this game in Tasmania. It's Hawthorn's home game, but that Tasmania, both from Tasmania, Utah Stadium. I'm actually going to go Hawthorn upset over North Melbourne by 13 points. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. I think Hawthorn will just win in North Melbourne. They're 2-0. They've had their time for the first few rounds. I think Hawthorn, they need to get a win on the board. They've been atrocious so far this season, and they just need to get the win. And my big call for that game, Cam Mackenzie, 30+ possessions. Ashcroft, Sheasel both have 30+ possessions this year so far in the first 2 rounds. I think it'll be Cam Mackenzie's turn to get that number. Yeah. Next game on the Saturday, GWS versus Carlton. Should be an easy win for Carlton. I have them by 37 points. Over 90% of people saying that. So yeah, I'm going Carlton by 37 points. And my big call, Cripps, has been pretty underwhelming this season. Hasn't had the most of the ball. He's been there linking the ball, getting the ball out the middle, but he hasn't been special this season. So I'm gonna have him for 30 plus disposals and 2+ goals, which I think he can get against GWS, being a small team. Okay, next game, St Kilda vs Essendon for St Kilda's 150th anniversary game at the MCG. And I'm going to go Essendon by 17 points, the upset according to most people. Yeah, I think I'm only tipping Essendon because it's at the MCG and St Kilda don't really play there. That's why I'm tipping Essendon. Yeah, and I'm going to say, my big call, first-year players combine for 8 or more goals. I'm saying that. First-year players, there's a lot in both teams. I think that can happen. So, yeah. Okay. On to the showdown. Port Adelaide versus Adelaide. And 90% of people have said Port Adelaide are going to win this. But I'm going to go Adelaide for the upset. There's never really an upset in a showdown. But I think Adelaide, by 4 points, similar to last year. Obviously, no goal after the siren, I don't think, but it'd be funny. It'd be pretty cool. But I think Adelaide by 4 points. I think it'll be a very close game. Maybe low scores, but I think Adelaide will get it done in the end. My big call is for Charlie Dixon to kick 5 or more goals. He was going well against Collingwood until Collingwood just changed. They beat them by 71 points, Port Adelaide Power, and Dixon had a few goals first quarter, but he couldn't keep the form going. Next game, Gold Coast versus Geelong. Geelong, 41 points over Gold Coast. Both teams underwhelming so far this season. Gold Coast were close to getting the win against Essendon. They sort of needed to win that game. They want to be up there as a good team this year, but they didn't. So, yeah, I'm going to go Geelong kick over 140 points and win by 41 points. So, Gold Coast still getting the high score. I think there's going to be no defence in the game. Zilch. That was the first game on the Sunday. Second game on the Sunday, Melbourne versus Sydney, repeat of the qualifying final last year. And I have Melbourne by 15 points. In the tipping, it's 50-50, just about. And yeah, I'm going to have Melbourne. Sydney look in better form than Melbourne. Melbourne were coming back against Brisbane at the end after the lights went out. But no, I think Melbourne have got to win that. And my big call, Bailey Fritsch, she hit 6+ goals. Big Fritter, he's gonna be back. He played on Friday night. I didn't really watch the game, so I don't know how he went. But yeah, I have him for 6 or more goals. Next game, the last game of the week, is the Western Derby. Freo versus West Coast. Freo hot favourites there. Both teams, I don't know, West Coast, they won in CWS. They both, West Coast are above Freo. Freo are 0-2. So, but still, Freo more tipped than West Coast, and I'm going to go the same tip, Freo by 23 points. And my big call is for both teams to be under 25 points. I think it'll be a very scrappy game. It's the Derby, Western Australia, dry heat, scrappy, not much right, no, but very defensive game, I think. And yeah, 75 points seems reasonable for both teams to be under it. So yeah, those are my predictions. Brisbane over Bulldogs, Collingwood over Richmond, Hawthorn over North Melbourne, Carlton over Guas, Essendon over St Kilda, Adelaide over Port Adelaide, Geelong over Gold Coast, Melbourne over Sydney, and Freo over West Coast to end the third round. Please, in the comments, rate the predictions, tipping, whatever you want to call it. Let me know what you think as well. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Well, there's no vlog this week, but there's a few other videos to come, so get excited. Yeah, see you in the next video. Goodbye.